Hi.
Yay!
Charlie, I was following you.
Yeah.
I was like, where's Charlie?
Yep.
No, I was in the wrong thing. I wasn't following the Momentus, so I'm sorry I'm late.
No, we just the power just went out here completely in the past five
Oh,
minutes.
really?
So I scrambled to go
You
outside.
look
Yeah.
like you're in the
I am
jungle.
in the jungle. It's 85. It's raining. My
Jungle
poor
of
jungle
Texas.
of Texas. Yes.
Not the Amazon or anything.
Nope. Not on the Amazon at the moment. It feels like the Amazon though. How are you?
Hilarious. I'm good, yeah. I'm in Halifax, in Nova Scotia.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
beautiful place, beautiful people.
Yeah, I just spent the last 3 hours wandering around. When I turned up yesterday, when I got off my flight yesterday, the sun was shining, and I was really thrown because it's not how I
Yep.
pictured it. Um,
Yeah.
this convention in Halifax was the first ever convention I heard of.
Really?
Yeah, I was on set, and I think Mark Sheppard was going to it. Like this is 8 years ago or something, and it was the first I ever heard of conventions or anything. And I think it was Mark going to Halifax. So I've always wanted to come here. So anyway, I turn up. The sun was shining. I was like, this is
This is
not
so.
right. This is not how I pictured
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But anyway, today when I went out, it was drizzly and wet, more like
Yep.
more like how I
Yep.
pictured it.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm here. I'm doing the convention for Saturday and Sunday, flying back to LA on Monday, and then going online with you on
Yeah.
Tuesday on Halloween. So it's a jam-packed
You're
few
jam
days
packed.
for me.
Yeah, I was just talking to Emily Swallow yesterday, and she's heading to Winnipeg, and she said the same thing. It's like going to be freezing and white and cold, and she's I think in on the East Coast now in the South, and she just was like, it's a sort of weather whiplash, I guess, is what we're having.
Yeah, I mean, I think she was just in Chile as well. So I
Yeah,
mean, goodness knows.
goodness.
I've been to a lot of places in Canada by now, and I was in Scotland, so I went from old Scotland to Nova Scotia. I feel like that was kind of the right
Yeah,
track,
yeah. You were just
the
in
right
Liverpool.
journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It was Liverpool was
Mm,
amazing. It was really there were so many people there.
yeah.
Um, it was a nice surprise actually. I wasn't expecting it. I think Halifax might be quieter, but if anyone's around anywhere
Yeah.
near in Canada, pop on over.
Yeah.
I'll
Tell
be
your
there
friends
for 2 days.
go to Halifax. Um, well, we've had such a tremendous response to people wanting to take your class, and I wanted to say first, thank you for agreeing to do a class on this divination and
A
Celtic.
class on something I don't
I
really
know,
know
yeah,
very much about.
mysticism. So I mean, obviously, you're known for being in witchy sort of environments. What's your relationship to these types of topics? Like, how much is that a part of
Yeah,
your life?
yeah. I give being playing a certain role in a certain show, which I wouldn't say because of the
Hmm.
strike. I it definitely gave me license to go full woo woo, which I feel like I already kind of
Mm,
was. I think like a lot of things, when you start to do these things, you maybe go quite far. Like, you know, you're reading a tarot card every
hmm.
day. Um, I did a tea leaf class myself. I paid to do a class a little while ago, and I found it really interesting. And I remember it's what my great grandmother used to do. And my mum actually had a tea leaf reading for her hen night in Scotland because it was a very normal thing to do. And the lady who did the tea leaves said something. I wasn't born yet, but the lady who did the tea leaves did say something about her having an only daughter who would uh, make a name for herself in the arts.
Which
So so anyway, there must be something in it. On Tuesday, there'll be a few different ways of doing this because some people will have ordered the cup that's available on the Stand's website, which has its own divination technique. There's also just if you can just get normal tea leaves in a normal cup. And then we're also going to do something with a pendulum. So there's three things I'm going to try and do in an hour or so, right? It's about an hour.
Mhm.
By no way is in no way is it a masterclass. It's going to be very interactive. I really want everyone who's going to be there on the Zoom. I'll pick on people randomly. I want to see. I want to get their intuition and their insights and have some fun, have some kind
Yeah.
of Halloween witchy fun.
Listen,
That's the idea.
we could do a class on just listening to you say the phone book. Like you could do any class you want, but it's a perfect class for this moment too. I mean, we have a big, in Celtic mysticism, we have a big moment coming up too with Samhain, you know, which is this sort of time to remember and honor those who've passed, and that veil's a little thinner.
Yeah.
Those kind of more woo-woo things are at a kind of higher peak. So it's a beautiful thing that you're doing an offering like this on a moment. We got a full moon on Saturday. We've got a lot of stuff going
We
on.
better be careful. That's
Yeah,
what I think.
might be too powerful. Yeah.
Who knows what will come through? But it should be fun. But yeah, let's see. I do quite a lot of tarot readings now at the conventions, and usually when you get out of your own way, you try not to be too prescriptive. It's sometimes really surprising what comes through quite literally. So I'm really fascinated to see what people discover on Tuesday, and hopefully have a laugh.
We'll
Hopefully
have a laugh, have a good time.
laugh
You
too.
know, we don't need to take ourselves too seriously, but it's always nice to step
Exactly.
into and just a little bit. Let's get a little bit outside of reality into the spiritual for a minute. And
Yeah, in, into the tone of Halloween. I was always a little bit scared of
mm,
Halloween, I have to say, because I did take the All Souls thing quite
yeah.
seriously growing up. And yeah, so we'll see how spooky it gets.
Well, I'm excited for it. And then, so tickets close on Monday. So if you haven't purchased tickets yet, please do. You've sold out of your meet and greets. Everybody wants to hang out and chat. Obviously, you're the most lovely chatter I've ever had the pleasure of being with. Um,
You're
uh,
not so bad
well,
yourself.
thank you. But comparatively, I'm absolutely garbage, trash compared to you. But that's fine.
No,
Inclusion.
you're
Um,
more.
well, listen, and also a portion of tickets are going to a lovely cause as well. So, you know, come on out, go to the Momentus site, grab some tickets. You're selling very fast, so I want to make sure we get to everybody. We may be trying a new platform too, which I'll send you some information about, Ruth.
Okay.
You know, Zoom is starting to like steal information from people and use it for their AI learning and stuff, and I'm not
Yeah,
comfortable with that.
yeah,
Um,
I agree.
Fortunately, I have a better solution. I have some friends who've created a platform that will allow us a little bit more interactivity. We can do a bit more with it going into the future. So we're going to be testing that out too. You're going to get to have some fun with that. It changes nothing for you in terms of how you use it. It's just like using Zoom, but
Okay.
you have to create a little account. So I'll send out all that information to everybody, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And
Great,
yeah,
great. And we should send out a little bit of information about maybe the prep. I'll probably do it from my
okay,
kitchen and spill tea everywhere and burn myself,
great.
but we'll maybe let other people be a bit more prepared than me. And yeah, and if you can get the teacups, then good. And if not, we'll do our with the normal tea, loose leaf tea you need. And if not, we'll do something with the pendulum. So don't worry. Very worst case, you need a chain with a ring or something on it. Very worst case. So you don't need a lot to join in. Or just come and
Come and have
watch. And
a cup of tea and have a biscuit and call it good. Yeah,
yeah.
whatever you want. I'll burn myself as well just to be in solidarity with you. But I'm just so excited for it, and thank you so much. And yeah, so get your tickets before Monday because we're going to be closing ticket sales quite
Yeah.
soon. And obviously, with Halloween and all the parties and shenanigans coming up, it's easy to procrastinate. So get in now before we sell out. And yeah,
Yeah. And it should be a nice start to Halloween. We're doing it quite early in the day, I realize, for some people, depending on which country you're in. It won't be too late. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
all right.
And thanks for hosting it, Charlie. Thanks for everything you do. You're one of the best people I know. So thank you.
Thank you. Well, you
Okay.
have a good one. Go see Ruthie in Halifax if you're anywhere nearby. If you know anyone nearby, spread the word. Go to Halifax and go hang out with Ruthie because she's a
Bye for now. Bye,
bye.
bye, bye, everyone. Bye.